Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Chinese New Year is coming. What are you going to cook for your reunion dinner? Today, Appa is going to show you a very simple but a very classic Chinese reunion dish, which is braised pork leg. Now, a lot of people would like to make a braised pork leg with sea cucumber, but today Appa doesn't have sea cucumber with me. However, I have some humongous, look at the size, almost the size of my palm. I have some humongous Japanese shiitake mushroom. So I'm going to use this here instead of a sea cucumber here. And if you eat it, it is so thick, it almost feels like eating abalone. All right, so you do have to pre-soak this, yeah? You have to pre-soak this for at least about 4 hours, yeah? And what we need here is also unique. I have 1 kg of pork leg here. You can use either front leg or rear leg, up to you. Maybe slightly more than 1 kg. Cut them in, you ask the seller to cut it into big chunks for you. Then what you need to do is, after you wash the pork leg, you have to blanch it. How you blanch it? Very important step. Prepare a pot of cold water. Put in the pork leg into the cold water and add a little bit of Chinese wine, cooking wine, and also some few pieces of ginger, and raise the heat, boil and bring it to a boil, and let it boil for about 3-4 minutes. Then wash away the scums on the bone itself. So that will at least eliminate 90%. Yeah, at least remove 90% of the gaminess of your pork. Then this is what you need to prepare the braised broth. You have some sliced shallot, minced garlic, minced ginger, some fresh coriander roots, and then I've had 2 pieces of cinnamon stick, 2 to 3 pieces of bay leaf, about 3 to 4 pieces of star anise, and I'll be using my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder. Yeah, for those interested, you can get it from Shopee, Malaysia or Singapore. And I also have some 13 spice powder. You can also use 5 spice powder if you can't find 13 spice. I'll probably add some hard boiled egg as well. Right, first of all, we are going to make the braised broth. It is super easy. Give it a little bit of oil here, 2 to 3 tablespoons to start with, and let's heat it up. Once the oil is heated up, you want to saute the fresh herbs for a minute or 2 before we continue. Oh, by the way, I don't have gelangau with me. It's quite common for Malaysian to use gelangau in this dish. Alright, so get some gelangau. Lanjiang. It gives some very unique flavor to your braised pork, yeah? So saute this for a minute or 2. Not sure you can hear it, suddenly it rains very heavily outside my kitchen. Alright, now, once this after about 2-3 minutes sauteing, it started to brown already, yeah? The garlic especially. Next thing, we are going to put in some Shaoxing wine. Give it a small bottle of Shaoxing wine. I need to open a new bottle here. Right, a small bottle of small bowl of Shaoxing wine. Wow, very fragrant right now. Followed by some water. Then now we are going to season it. I'm going to give it 1 teaspoon of salt, 2, 3, maybe 4 rounds of light soya sauce, few dashes of my favorite Vietnamese fish sauce, some of my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder. 2 seconds, it becomes a chicken stock as well. That's how easy to make chicken stock using Appa's chicken powder. You can get it from Shopee, Malaysia or Singapore, or you can get it from any Malaysian and Viet restaurant. This is the 13 spice powder, about 1 teaspoon as well. Then we have the cinnamon stick, star anise and bay leaf. And I'm putting in about 2 tablespoons of palm sugar. You can use normal sugar or rock sugar. So how much water or broth you want to make? You want to make the broth just enough to cover your pork leg. This is for the color. I'm going to give it some caramelized dark soy sauce. All right, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Don't put too much caramelized dark soy sauce. It can make it bitter. Wow, I wish you can smell this. Very, very fragrant. Now there's actually one more way where you can make your broth even more fragrant. So what's the secret? I have some fried garlic. So you can put some either fried garlic or fried onion. Both also can. It will make your braised broth super fragrant, enhance the feel level. Oh, you must smell this seriously. Alright, very simple, and our braised broth is ready to be used. Alright, so here I'm going to use my pressure cooker today. This is, I think 5 liter if I'm not wrong. This is a 5 liter pot. This is the inner pot, right? I already put in the humongous mushroom, the hard-boiled egg, and also the blanched pork leg inside the pot. And next thing is very simple, just to add this broth. Alright, as you can see from here, it's a little bit not enough, so I'm going to add a bit more water and also shaoxing wine. Alright, as you can see from here, now the broth is just nicely, nicely covered all the pork and also egg inside. Now the trick here is don't make too much broth. When you make too much broth, it gets diluted. Yeah. So I actually make it just nice, so that all the broth will actually thicken out nicely together. But this is when you are using a pressure cooker, because when you are using a pressure cooker, the water inside, the liquid inside will not evaporate. So this is why you want to make it just nice. If you are using a normal pot, you want to make it a little bit more, and then you have to keep on checking on the water level, because it will reduce, keep on reduce. You have to add a bit more water along the way. So a bit more work we are using normal pot, but it actually tastes better if you use a normal pot. So I have put in the inner pot into the pressure cooker, and I'm going to use high pressure to cook it for a minimum 30 minutes. You can choose between 30 to 40 minutes depending on the tenderness of the meat you prefer. No right or wrong. What the pressure cooker going to do right now is, first it's going to build up the pressure inside the pot, then it will pressure cook it, and then you have to give it some time for it to release the pressure. Alright, so all in, I think it will be done within 1 hour. If you use a normal pot, you will need at least about 2.5 hours. At least 2.5 hours, and every half an hour you probably need to go and check the water level. But that can actually give you better thickened sauce. Yeah, but a lot of work lah. 2.5 hours, every half an hour you need to go and check. This one, pressure cooker, sometimes when Appa is lazy, I'll just use it straight away lah. Because once I put it in, everything will be done within 1 hour. The pressure cooking has completed about 15 minutes ago. But after 15 minutes, the pressure inside the pot has not yet fully released. So I'm going to manually release it. Of course, you have time, just let it slowly release by itself. Yeah? Appa is run out of time a little bit tonight. Manually releasing steam can be a little bit dangerous, so you do have to be a bit careful. Look at this red color nozzle, yeah? When it drops down, it actually tells you that the pressure inside the cooker has been fully released. Now it is actually the pressure inside the pot that is pushing it up. Wow, very fragrant now. My whole house smells like braised pork. Oh, it dropped down. Done. So now that the pressure has been released, I can safely open it. Wow, super fragrant. Remember what I said just now? Because this is pressure cooker, so the water inside will not really evaporate. How much I put water inside, and this is what is remain. That's why if you're using a pressure cooker, avoid putting too much water. You know what? Later, I think my humongous mushroom maybe can taste even better than the pork leg. So here's my very simple braised pork leg with mushroom, shiitake mushroom. Very simple dish for Chinese New Year. And actually the same broth, you can use it to braise chicken, braise duck. So if you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.